Got
Hi,
it.
it's Brian Newman with the Spotlight of Business Owner Show, and today we're thrilled to have Marcus Wilson. Hi, Marcus. How are you?
I'm doing well, Brian. How about yourself?
Yeah, good, good. Yeah, so he's with Cole Mortgage Incorporated, and before we hear about his business, why don't we find out how did you get into the business to begin with?
Oh, great question, Brian. I started my career in 2008 at JP Morgan Chase, actually here in the Valley. I'm a native, born and raised. Was at JP Morgan all the way up until about 2017, and I took my experience in progressing to leadership at another local bank that moved out here to Phoenix back in 2012, Union Bank of California. From there, left to go to Stronghold Mortgage. A lot of people wonder what these names are, so I'll kind of explain. If you were a Costco member and you had a Costco membership,
Uh-huh.
Stronghold Mortgage was basically the contact. They were one of the main contacts to reach out to for a possible mortgage opportunity. Since the market has shifted, I've moved over to the broker role. And mainly that allows me as a loan officer to provide more options for my customers. In this type of market, as we're seeing high inflation, it provides options that most lenders don't have available. So um, I'm here now, and that's where I work at now, Cole Mortgage. I'm an independent mortgage broker. And
Oh, with the crazy economy the way it is, what are the interest rates and how is that impacting your business?
great question. So currently, right now, we're seeing rates probably in the ranges of like 6.5, 7%. That would be on like a 30-year fix. Historically, I think what's really happened though is in the last 11 months, we've seen rates jump from in the threes to the sevens.
Wow.
And what is happening is inflation. Inflation, what's going on, what's in the economy is starting to catch up in the finance world. So for me personally, it's just educating, taking the time to educate my consumers. But there are programs out there. The way you have to look at interest rates sometimes, especially for your primary residence, if you're looking to buy now, is a rate is short term. You're only going to be in there for a certain period of time for that rate. When they change, take the opportunity to refinance. But home prices are starting to come down. So the big effect on what's going on right now is home prices are starting to come down, allowing more for a buying power for the consumer.
Oh, I see. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, so yeah, I'm just curious, I know there's a lot of mortgage brokers out there, lenders. What makes you guys unique compared to some of the other ones?
It's a great question. We are a boutique broker shop, so our main goal is to help build um, our realtors and referral partners their business. So we sit down, take the time to find out what they're doing to help generate business. Because at the end of the day, realtors and loan officers are all struggling right now, trying to get their hands on this situation. But ultimately, it comes down to being there as a great business partner. So for myself, I like to take the opportunity to work with new realtors and existing realtors because that allows me the opportunity to help grow their business. If there's something that they're missing, we have so many different tools that are available to us that allow us the opportunity to give it back to the customer, back to the consumer as a benefit. And so that's what makes us different is we're not just looking for the next opportunity. We're looking how can we grow our business, but also grow our customers' portfolio, grow our realtors and partners book of business.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I know when I went through the approval process of taking out a loan and then refinancing it, I've refinanced a couple times, but it's been several years. I know, it wasn't that easy to qualify, and it took a little while, to get approved. But what's it like nowadays to qualify for a loan?
It's a lot easier now. I think, traditionally, the process of doing a home and buying a home, it can be tedious. And that's another part of reason why I work for Cole Mortgage. It's about making sure that the person you're working with is there from start to finish, giving you an update on the process. So you're not worried about, hey, Marcus, what's going on next? What else do you need? That's where I come in. I provide that in clear light so you understand from start to finish exactly what to expect and there's no surprises. as most customers, consumers have bought a mortgage or went through a refinance or purchase process. I mean, I think all of us can explain that we've all had a process where, wow, that was pretty rough. My
Yeah.
goal is to take that ease off of you. With my years of experience, it all comes down to the customer. If I can provide the service that's needed, staying communicated with the customer in regards to email, text, or phone, I'm always available to make sure that there's no hiccups in the process before we get to the finish line.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, that's good to know. No, I've heard this term reverse mortgages. Do you do reverse mortgages?
We do reverse mortgages. It's a great program, especially for somebody who's either A, living on a fixed income that doesn't have a lot of income, home may be paid off. It's a program that is able to offer them a service to where your home is paying you back. So it is a program that is available. If there's customers out there that are interested in finding out about that, please don't hesitate to give me a call.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so again, what's the easiest way to get in touch with you if people
Uh,
want to sign up?
They can contact me by my phone number at the 480-323-6134. That is my cell. I keep that on me at all times and available, as well as by email at marcus.wilson@colemortgage.com.
Oh, okay. Okay. And then I was looking at your website. Very informative, very easy to maneuver. Can you let people know, like, can they contact you that way too or sign up?
Yeah,
Is
absolutely.
that
Colemortgage.com. If you go to the website and you scroll down to you'll see my CEO, Char Ruppel, and then you'll see my name right below it. There's a button to click for more information that also provides my bio about myself, as well as gives you more information so we can schedule an appointment to go over your options and see exactly what you're looking for.
Oh, okay. All right. Refinancing. Can you tell our viewers a little bit about the advantages of refinancing? Is it a good time to refinance now, or should they wait? What do you advise?
It's a great question, Brian. It all depends on your financial situation. And I mean, when COVID first started in 2020, historically, we all seen very, very low rates as low as 1.99 on a 30-year fix. And, I mean, for the most part, a lot of people took advantage of that, which is great. That's a rate we're never going to really see. So, unless you're into a place where either A, you may have maxed out some credit cards, you need some additional debt, additional funds to pay off some debt, remodels, it may be enticing to do a refinance, but there's also other programs available, such as like a home equity line of credit. Instead of touching your first mortgage rate, you may want to go with something that's short term, maybe 5 to 10 years, versus affecting a 30-year fixed rate. So currently, right now, I would not recommend refinancing your rate if you have that kind of rate right now. But if you need the
Yeah.
funds, what I mean, allow myself here at Co Mortgage to kind of analyze that for you, because ultimately it comes down to your debt savings. If you're saving money in the long run versus paying 26% on credit cards versus at a 7% rate where you're at, it may make sense. But for foreseeable future, we are seeing the rates will start to come down. When? That is the question all mortgage bankers and everybody's asking right now.
Yeah, no, I understand. I understand. So do you go all over the valley? Like, I don't know where you're located. Are you in Scottsdale? Is that where?
No, not, I'm in South Phoenix,
Oh,
but
okay.
I drive. Like I said, I'm born and raised in Phoenix. My parents stay in Ahwatukee. Um, I drive all around the valley. I like to make sure I'm available for my consumers as well as my referral partners. I have no problem driving around the valley. I like the face-to-face connection. I think that allows um, my guests to know who I am, put a face with a name. Um, so if there's anybody that's out there that does need assistance that wants me to come to you, we can always schedule a visit. We can meet up at a local Starbucks, or we can meet at a local place of business where we can discuss the opportunities that are available.
Oh, okay. I noticed that you're licensed in several states,
Yes,
and I know, are there still a lot of people moving in, like from New York and some of these other states, like there used
May,
to be?
there is. So Arizona's number two in the growing state, and I think we've seen the most growth here right when COVID started. Right when COVID started, that's when you've seen a lot of companies allowed um, remote employment. So a lot of Californians moved into Phoenix, either Phoenix, New Mexico, or Texas. But Arizona has grown quite a bit, which again is it's beautiful to see.
Yeah.
Being a native here, how much we've come so far. I'll give you an example: the 202 freeway South Mountain. Not in my history in my life that I think we're going to see a freeway around that mountain, and now we do because and now they're building homes all across that freeway. So as we start to grow, yes, you're going to start to see a lot more um, people come into the valley, a lot more opportunities for customers, a lot more homes. But we are in a growing state. A lot of people are moving here from all over. Not a lot from East Coast, mostly West Coast.
Oh, okay. So again, I want to remind our viewers that we're talking to Marcus Wilson. Marcus is with Cole Mortgage. And yeah, can you let them know what's the best way to get in touch with you to sign up?
Absolutely. Please give me a call on my cell phone, 480-323-6134. You can call or text. I'm always available to answer any questions. Please let me know. I'll be able to assist.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, so I was going to ask, yeah, extra payments. You know, yeah, I wasn't sure, with today's economy the way it is, if people wanted to make an extra payment a month on their home loan, would you advise that? Are they penalized? What do you think?
It's a great question as well, Brian. Absolutely. If you can make additional payments towards your principal, you're ultimately helping pay that loan off faster. Um, Most mortgage company, I would say, for the most part, if you're paying a principal payment, it's not going to penalize you. It's you got to look for when you get the loan to make sure there's no pre-penalty payment, as in paying off the loan early altogether. But if you're paying a principal payment to help bring that balance down, absolutely take advantage of that. That's over time going to build more equity for you in position of the home that you may own.
Oh, okay. And then, yeah, who's your ideal client? New
Um,
homeowners, existing homeowners, older,
but
retired people,
both. I think, when it comes to this business, I mean, as long as I've been in this business, it's important that I help out anybody who needs assistance. There's veterans that have a VA that have an opportunity to take advantage of a VA loan that are not educated on it. I just posted an article yesterday on my LinkedIn page, and one of the articles that stated is that over 88% of veterans don't take advantage of their benefits. So I'm willing to talk to veterans. I'm a VA pro when it comes to that product. First time home buyers, we're seeing that grow the biggest ever. So people that are looking to buy, that you're currently renting, paying a landlord $2,000-3,000 a month. Think about it over time. How much money you be paying over 12 years that you're not going to see reinvested. So what I try to tell consumers is take the opportunity to at least get pre-qualified. If you're not ready, at least give me a call as I can give you a game plan for success when the time is right.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. So, any final advice you wanted to give our viewers?
Absolutely. With the current market, what's going on right now, I like to think it's really good to say that in today's market, with the shifting conditions, is putting a lot of stress on buyers. Even with raising interest rates and inventory pressures, you still have the exceptional buying power that you have now than what you had before, because home prices are starting to come down. I mean, if you see a home that you would like to buy and you're probably like, nah, I don't want to do it, the rates are high. Keep in mind that home price may you're starting to see home prices come down.
Oh,
Take
yeah.
advantage of getting that lower price. Yes, it may be a higher rate, but rates, what goes up must come down. Take that opportunity to get the home that you like, and then when the rates come down, refinance it.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense. That makes sense. So again, yeah, reach out to them. 480-323-6134 is the best number. What about your website again?
Um, ColeMortgage.com. ColeMortgage.com. That will take you right to our website. As you're looking at it, you'll get more information about what we do. My team, my partner that I work with, my owner Char. I picked this company particularly for the reason of it's being more in focus of the customer. If we can help out the customer, that's the key. At the end of the day, it's not about just doing a loan. It's about building a relationship and helping you get into home ownership.
Oh, okay. All right. Sounds good. Well, thank you again for being on the show. It's nice to meet you.
Likewise, Brian. Thank you for allowing me.
Yeah, okay.